All right. Hey, first off, congratulations to Desiree on being 1-0 as the athletic director here. So appreciate her support throughout this week and today. Also want to just point out us honoring the victims of the Afghanistan suicide bombing, and our team wore a sticker on the back of their helmet, and it was important for us to make sure that we honored those guys and thanked the families for their sacrifices. Great to be 1-0. There's going to be all kinds of things we got to clean up, and all kinds of things we'll go back in the tape and fix. But man, I'm really proud of the way our team responded after being down 14-7. You know, we came out fast. Didn't respond very well to a turnover, and they took the lead, scored twice. You know, we were kind of puddling around right there, and you know, just proud of the way we responded, fought back. Obviously the field goal right before half gave us a big lift, and then, you know, did some really nice things in the second half as far as responding to those situations. You know, they had cut it to a 3-point lead. We went down and scored. And then, you know, finish the game with that field goal right there. So some really good stuff. Obviously, a lot of things we got to correct. Hats off to the defense. Forced 2 turnovers, I think 9 sacks, most since 2006, if my math is right there, 9, something like that. So really good. Very proud of those guys for that stuff. And with that, I'll open it up for y'all's assessment of the game or questions.
Coach, what do you feel like changed in the second half of the team? You know, offense was sustained drives a little bit more. What do you feel like changed?
I think we settled in. I kind of prefaced this all week with knowing that in week one opponents, especially when you're going to feel the pressure of the home crowd and it's a team that you're supposed to beat and blah, 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 blah. I just kind of felt like all week we were going to be in kind of this kind of game. And kind of preached it all week and talked about making sure we had a 4-quarter mentality. It's really good to get a lot of these situations. You know, we had Hans' team on there, screwed that up at the end where we needed to make a Roger check and didn't get that done. You know, so there's a lot of things on tape that we're going to get fixed, starting with me and making sure that I'm doing a better job coaching those situations. But it's much better to correct them being 1-0 than it is being 0-1. Yeah, I mean, Tyler's an electric player. I'm really proud of him. You know, he missed quite a bit of last week just because of the injury, and you know, for him to have the shape, be as good a shape as he was in, you know, I think he had 200 yards rushing, a touchdown, had a 40-yard catch, I believe, or I don't know what it was. What do we got there? 40-yard reception for a touchdown too. So, I mean, he does a nice job. Kind of made us go today. You know, we obviously know that he's one of those guys that we've got to do a great job finding ways for him to touch the football.
What was it connecting on third down early? See something on the sideline?
Yeah, we stunk at it, and it's probably my play designs. So I got to do a better job giving quarterback options, and it's on me.
What would be your evaluation of Connor Bay's last day?
I mean, obviously, I thought he started fast on the take ball on the first play of the game, and then, you know, I think again, anytime you're 1-11 on third downs, there's a lot of people that got to go in there and fix that. And it, again, starts with me putting us in a lot of third and long situations. But I thought Connor did a nice job of moving the ball, taking explosives. I thought his pocket presence was pretty good. You know, we had the sack on a gap scheme protection there that he maybe should have got the ball out a little bit sooner. But other than that, I thought he had a pretty good day.
Obviously, you thought Blaise Aldridge could come in and help based on what you saw in his film at Rice. Did you expect him to make this kind of an impact this quickly?
You seen his hair? If you're going to wear hair like that, you better be a player. So, yeah, I kind of expected it. I don't know if I expected 3.5 sacks, but he's a good player.
How about just the overall aggressiveness of the defense?
Yeah.
Even when they didn't get sacks, they were putting a lot of pressure on the
Yeah. No, I think Steve did a nice job there. Obviously, got beat a few times, but we made up for it on sacks and turnovers, and that's kind of the name of the game for us defensively is we got to force turnovers and negative yardage plays. There's going to be a lot of things on tape we want to fix, starting with some tackling issues and gap integrity issues in the run game, but we'll get it fixed.
How important was the introduction of Jalen Carley's to shoring things up in the second half before?
I mean, he's a good player, but I didn't think, like, Jelani, I thought Jelani played pretty good in the first half too, so that's kudos to us. We got 2 pretty good free safeties. JC just brings a little bit of a load when he hits you, and then he was able to secure that interception. Jelani had a shot at one, kind of was off balance, but I don't think it was I mean, it wasn't like we weren't confident that Jelani could win the game for us at safety. It was just an opportunity for JC to play in the second half.
Eli Drinkwitz had a
Total touches?
Catches and carries.
Yeah, it's about 5 more than I expected. But in this game, that was good. He probably shouldn't have had the last 2. I should have subbed him out and put Elijah in there. But, yeah. But, no, proud of him. Great job.
Are you glad you got hit in the mouth a little bit by a team that kind of came at you? Is this going to be good down the road?
Absolutely. I mean, absolutely. They're a quality opponent in the Power 5. I mean, or in the Group of 5. You know, I've been on the other side and beat 2 Power 5 teams, so I don't take any opponent lightly and don't disrespect them by any means necessary. I mean, they've got some really good players on their football team. 88 was a handful. 7's a great running back. Thought their quarterback played lights out today. In the pocket, you know, he hit us early on some RPOs, kept us off balance. Their defensive ends caused us issues with penetration up the field. So, I mean, any assumption that you're going to beat anybody in college football is kind of crazy to me. So.
You show that measurement on 4th down there in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, I'm not going to get fined. My wife would kill me. So.
You mentioned that deep ball on the first play to boost Smith. What did you see that made you want to start with that, and what does that kind of do from a momentum standpoint?
I mean, it was just something we saw in the scheme. We thought stage was set, and if it was, we were going to take it. And hats off to being a great throw and catch. I don't know. I think maybe it backfired on us a little bit because I think we all took an XL instead of putting the hammer down, which is something we can learn from.
Talked a lot about filling the stands, you know, leading up to this game. What did you think of the crowd today?
Yeah, I appreciate everybody who showed up. I mean, it's an awesome opportunity for us, and that's the first time I've seen Faroe the way it was, and you know, everybody that came provided an energy and a boost. And I'm never going to focus on people that aren't here. I'm only going to focus on the people that are here, whether it's on our football team, whether it's in our fans or whatever. So I appreciate however many were here and their contribution to helping us be 1-0.
You mentioned the Carly's interception. That was a pretty dramatic momentum change there early in the second half.
Yeah. I don't remember what we did with that drive, but it was pretty big for us to they were past the 50 and we're in field goal range. So I don't remember if we flipped. I don't think we did. I think we punted, and then that's when they had the other. You know, we didn't have replay in the first half, and I told them at halftime, or about the 4th quarter, I wish they'd have just left it off the game because it was a much better game without replay.
Anything else for Coach? Thank you, sir.
All right. Thank y'all. MIZ.